Okay, sunshine. It's day 37 of Daddy in Dubai, and I felt the need to share some more today, right? Because it's Tuesday, and you get to choose what kind of day you have. And look, I always choose for it to be magical, whether it doesn't actually matter what day of the week it is. Everything's made up anyway, right? You make everything up as you go along. Someone made up all these ideas, and as a result we're here today and we think the way we do. And the really good thing about thinking is you can change it, right? And the moment you change it, remember on one of the other days it said, I was talking about your outer world, what you experience on the outside is exactly a reflection of what's going on in the inner world. Your inner world dictates your outer world. So if you want to change your outer world, all you do is change your inner world, right? So the kind of day I've had today, I can only say it's been magical, right? And the reason it's been magical is for those of you that have got access to my book, and Jaden, you know this, right? There's 4 words that can change your whole life. You see there? Say what you see and see what you say. How does that work, right? Let me address this first, right? And this is the most relevant thing today, and this is what I want to talk about. If you say what you see, it will show you how the magic of life is in the now. Okay, now let me break that down for you and put it into context. The magic of now. How do you stay in the now? Like right now, you can hear me, right? But you might not be here, okay? If you're not here whilst I'm speaking, you might be thinking about tomorrow, you might be thinking about this morning, you might be thinking about last night, or even two years from now into the future. If you're thinking about something else whilst I'm talking to you, you're not here. And I've said this to you, Jaden, right? When I said something to you, I said, are you here or are you somewhere else? Now you might be 70% here and 30% somewhere else. So you won't hear the clear message. And it was Osho that taught this to me when I was 21. So we're talking 29 years ago. Osho said, I will never tell you what to do. The only thing I request is that you have something called awareness, to be present. And how do you stay present? How do you stay in the now? If you say what you see, if you say everything you can see, I can see a light, I can see a photo frame, I can see a tree, I can see a sign that says please do not sit, I can see a plug. As you're saying everything that you're seeing, you can only be in the now if you're saying what you're seeing, right? Now, you're probably wondering, Dizzy, can you always say what you see? Yes. So today, because I said what I saw, I met loads of people that I became friends with, and it turns out they are in the business or in the industry that I require to facilitate what I do for a living, which is do deals in different sectors, whether it's gold, oil, IPOs. These are the things that I'm doing at the moment. And I'm looking for candidates that will become investors in the projects that I have. Now, if you invest and you're interested in sound technology, software, and I present you with an opportunity to invest in patented technology, you're going to be interested. And that's what I found today. The fact that I've said what I saw. I saw a guy earlier, and while I sat to eat, he looked like the sharpest guy on the table, and he had a tattoo on his leg. And this tattoo on his leg, I couldn't quite make out what it said, but I wanted to know. I wanted to know so much that I asked him, I said, excuse me, man drinking the tea, what is it that you've got on your tattoo? So he showed me, and it was a really inspirational message on his leg. So we exchanged details. He was a real estate guy, and we're going to connect. Now, I don't know who he knows. I don't know who he knows, who they know. But that's another conversation. It's called the 6 degrees of separation, right? I'll tell you on another day. But as a result of saying these things, earlier today I was at a coffee shop called Bo's, and there was a gentleman sat, and he looked like one of my uncles. So I got myself a coffee, and as I walked past him, I said, excuse me, you look like one of my uncles. Turns out he's a multi-stream business guy. He's got loads of synergies. He runs a book company. His friend is part of the FBI, and he's written 3 books about geopolitical stuff, and he distributes and prints his books. He's got 2 daughters that are both hairdressers at Tony & Guy in the UK. The synergies were just amazing, right? And that would not have happened unless I said what I saw. So, by saying what you see, if you say what you see, it will show you how the magic of life is in the now. Right now, wherever you're going in life, say what you see, but make sure it's something nice, right? Because you can say some horrible things that you see, but it's not about being horrible, it's about being nice, okay? How would you like it if someone said something horrible to you? You wouldn't like it. So always say what you see, but see what you can, say what you can see, but make sure it's something that's nice, right? So that's all for now, sunshine. Remember, the magic of life is in the now, in the present. That's why the present's called the present, because it is a present. It holds presents for you every single day, as long as you are present. Happy life, living in freedom every single day.